Hey there, we're getting started talking about monthly specials. This week is no exception. I can see my internet connection may be a little funky today, so I'm going to try to, let's see if I can get it. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening here. Okay, we are talking about not only what the specials are in our markets around the world, we're also talking about things that they blend well with and ways that you can use them. So many of you may have some of these essential oils. You may have used them in the past, but I hope that when we do this monthly call, you get some ideas on how better ways or more interesting ways or ways that you can share with your friends. The other thing is I want to make sure that you know that specials usually are the best deals. So if financially you're saying to yourself, this is something that I want to get involved in, I want to have more essential oils, build my essential oil collection, make no mistake, using specials as a way for you to expand your collection is very important. So I've used specials really throughout my 8 years with dōTERRA. Every time they have a monthly, certainly product of the month, I'm the first one online, whether it's something that I love or I'm not so sure of, I always know that I'm going to get good use out of it in the future. And let's say this is something, one of these specials, I already have 20 of these. Well, obviously if you have 20, it's something that you really like and you use a lot. Let's make sure you're saving that thing to use or using that to make samples to share with others, because if it's that important in your life, you know that there are other people who will think it's important for them too. So we want to talk today about our specials, but we also want to talk about different things, different blends or different ways of blending. And at the end, I think what I'm going to tell you is some cool ways that we're going to be able to blend our oils and use them. You can see my slides. Give me a quick thumbs up. I always want to make sure that we can see, you can see me and I can see, you can see my slides. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Everyone's saying hi, thanks for jumping on. Olivia and Hema and anyone who's new today. I really want to hear from our new people. We love it when new people jump on, and we love to hear about everything that's going on in their lives. I'm going to be jumping on the road, or not, maybe not jumping, but I'm going to be driving down to Texas again, yes, again, with my daughter starting next Monday. And so I'm not going to be on this call, and we're going to have a 1 week break, and then I'll be back the following week, following Monday. So I hope you miss it, right? Because if you miss it, then you feel like, wow, I missed Elena. We've got some really great topics over the next few weeks, all the way through convention. Why? Because convention is always brand new product launches. And then we've got a lot to say. We learn about the science of the new products. We learn about what they are. The cool thing today is that our hair care products, and you can see my hair's a little bit messy today, our hair care products are officially available. So anyone who is interested in the hair care products, we talked about that in last week's presentation, which you can see below. Click on the subscribe button if you haven't already and take a look at that last week's video. Our hair care products totally revamped, looking so beautiful and wonderful. I don't want to go into that now, though. I have to say my bathroom is going to be transformed, because while I loved the old formulations, I didn't love the brown bottles. Brown doesn't go with anything in my house. I don't have a brown house. I have kind of a blue-green house, or mostly green. I love green. And okay, now many of you who are sharp and astute are thinking that curtain behind you is brown. So don't tell a fib. It's true. I happen to have a brown curtain behind me, but I have to say it is one of the few things in my house that's brown. And I don't know if you can see the design on it, maybe a little fuzzy to you. It actually has quite a bit of green flowers and some green animals, whatever. Green, favorite color. In the USA, we've got some great US specials. We're going to be looking at some of the promos that we have. We've got our product of the month, TerraShield. If you've never used TerraShield before, it is an insect repellent. You can apply it directly to the skin. You can add it to a sprayer bottle, dilute it with a little bit of water. You can spray it. It's safe to spray on children. You can even spray it on pets. You want to be mindful if you're spraying it on pets to use a very very small amount and really never right into the skin, just gently petting on the fur. You can also do kind of a spritz around them, like in their environment, so they're kind of walking through the spray. Same is true of children. You can repeat the spray and you don't have to worry that TerraShield does not have any of the crazy neurotoxins that some of our over-the-counter blends have. I will just say no more. You can use TerraShield on a daily basis if you need to. You can also add it to diffusers if you're sitting or resting outside. I've even added TerraShield. I have some big tiki torches. I'm sure most of you know what those are, the ones with the big poles and then they have a thing on the top. I've added it into the tiki torch, either burning liquid or whatever, so that it does get, and in general, we don't burn TerraShield, but it does give a wonderful smell. So keep that in mind when you're using your TerraShield. Next on the hit parade, lavender. I don't even have to tell you what lavender is for. You all know that it's the Swiss Army knife of essential oils. With frankincense, it's kind of the 1-2 punch. If you had nothing else, you want to make sure that you have these 2 essential oils. Now, you could apply your lavender on an eye mask like this one or directly to your pillow. Unfortunately, we're not giving away the eye masks. I don't know, this is just a picture that I got from the company. Maybe I shouldn't have used it, but if you have an eye mask, definitely put your lavender on it. Make a spray for yourself, spray it all over your bed. It blends well with clary sage, frankincense, tangerine, and wild orange, and I would say even with petitgrain. And for those of you who don't know about these oils, check out some of our previous videos or look it up in one of the many wonderful books and videos and online programs and apps that you can to see what things work well with other things. One of my favorites books is the Essential Life book, which I often reference here. I love this book. It's a, I don't know, it's just a wonderful thing. It's great. So actually, we had some exciting things go on this weekend. Totally forgot to mention those. This past weekend, Saturday actually was my daughter's birthday. Happy birthday to Laura. Just shout out to her. And then yesterday, of course, here in the United States was 4th of July, which I love 4th of July, and having a baby the day before the 4th and she missed it by a couple of hours. We've always been super patriotic, and all of the, I don't know, what I'm going to call the American songs. So we call it the American Songbook because it includes everything from God Bless America to Our Star Spangled Banner to America the Beautiful. We've got a lot of patriotic songs here in the US. I would sing to my kids when they were babies instead of lullabies. And so even from from the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, we would sing these songs over and over again. And it's wonderful to see my kids singing these songs now out loud. And as a family in general, we're super patriotic, very happy to live where we live. Okay, let me tell you about 2 new essential oils. They are available just as NFR or from the US. So you'd have to purchase these separately, a Lesson and Sunny Citrus. Right now, these 2 oils are being sold together with a diffuser, You cannot buy these individually, but I wanted to bring them up to you so you would have a chance to take a look at them. Sunny Citrus, you're going to diffuse it. It's a positive sort of an oil. It is, you can freshen up an area and you can put it in your diffuser, kind of energizing, starts your day off right. I would probably blend this with Motivate. So Sunny Citrus and Motivate together. And we're going to talk about Motivate in a minute. I love these 2 together. The second one on the hit parade is Island Mint. You can bring it on road trips, keeping your, what do I want to say? Your hotel room. Yes. You're going to keep your hotel room fresh. You can make a spray. You can put it in a diffuser. Let me know in the chat how many of you have travel diffusers and how many of you, when you go to maybe visit someone or when you're in a hotel room, you're using your travel diffuser. I love travel diffusers. If you can get a nice small one, you can put it in a bathroom or you can put it in a stuffy bedroom. If you walk into the hotel room and you think, it really needs to have the windows just opened in this room, use your travel diffuser. They are really wonderful. It can be one that runs on batteries, or it can be something that is more static, i.e. that you are using some sort of a dry surface whether it's a lava rock or some sort of felt or other material, that you're just dripping the essential oils on there and then setting that thing out. You can set it on a nightstand or a dresser or in the back of the toilet, wherever you really need a little bit of refreshing in your hotel room. So let me know if you use a travel diffuser. Now, some of you are more sophisticated. Maybe you're using the ones with water. I always worry about the ones with water because I'm always afraid I'll put it in my suitcase with the water in it, and then it will be a mess. And that would be me. I mean, everything would smell delicious, but it would be soaked with water. We've got a couple of people chiming in. Megan says she uses the Pilot diffuser, and Danielle says she always has her travel diffuser and it makes it feel like home. Exactly, because you get into a place and you sniff and you think, oh, this isn't my place. Spraying your pillow can also help to make you feel more at home. We've got something going on in the US called Dollar Days. It doesn't mean that all these products are available for $1. So I'm sorry, I just want you to make sure. It means, can you ready to earn extra dollars? And July is the perfect time to enroll with dōTERRA. If you enroll and you have at least $150 order. So this is interesting, not 150 PV order, $150 order before tax and shipping, you will earn 50 dōTERRA dollars. Interesting. So they've kind of shifted their focus from PV, especially for new people, at least for this month. Let's see how that works out. I think it's much easier to communicate with someone. Hey, you spend $150 and you get 50 dōTERRA dollars, 50 dōTERRA bucks, if you will, because we call a dollar a buck in the US. I really like this idea. So to qualify for the promotion, US and GAC customers must place an order of at least $150 before taxes and shipping to qualify for their 50. And if you're purchasing the Aroma Essential Collection, this is the exception for you applying to the promotion. If you're participating from Canada, Russia, the Ukraine, French Polynesia, Mexico, Australia, and New Zealand, NFR markets must place an order of at least 100 PV. So that's interesting. So in the US or NFR, $150. I love this. So anyone who gets it, the new enrollee gets 50 dōTERRA bucks. I love it. And the promotion will go until the 31st of July. So you've got plenty of time to make this promotion work and to offer it to some of the people that you know are going to be or want to sign up. Let's see what's happening. Oh, okay. So Olivia says, this is great. Thank you for sharing this, Olivia, that she can't always decide which oil to bring with her while she's traveling and winds up bringing all her oils with her. Wow, that's a lot of oils. Now, Olivia, I will tell you, if you really wanted to bring all your oils, or at least 50 of your favorites, you could make some mini samplers for yourself and then put it into those square cases that they have that are terrific for samples. It's an idea. I have friends that do that because they really do want to bring 50 samples with them or 50 different oils. I usually limit myself to about 10 or 12. Also, if you have more than 10 or 12, your luggage starts getting heavy. I'd love to hear why so many, but that's good. Okay. And maybe we need to do a travel video. That might be a good thing, talking to people about what to bring on their trips. I know we've done it in the past. If you scroll down below, you're definitely going to find a video on what to carry when you're traveling. Wendy says, only in the US? Yes, Wendy, only in the US. Outside of the US, it would be NFR. Okay, so not for resale, which just basically means that you cannot combine orders, right? So you're only using the products that come from the US market. And please talk to your upline if you have any questions about this. In Singapore, we've got a couple of specials. Number one on the hit parade is the Breathe Roll-On. I love the Breathe Roll-On before and after exercise. You want to make sure that you're breathing really well, especially if you're going to be doing any kind of cardiovascular activity. When I exercise, I do a combination. Now I'm dressed kind of a little more fancy right now, but I'm actually going to run out to the gym right after this with my daughter. My daughter is going, she's moving on, folks. She's going to Austin, Texas, and she won't be living here. And she's kind of my gym buddy. So pray for me that after she leaves, I stay really motivated, because I have to say, we go to the gym together every day, except if the gym's closed, which it was closed yesterday because it was the 4th of July. But other than that, we're there every single day. We don't go for a long period of time. We're not one of these people that will just sit there for 3 hours. We're kind of in and out in about 45 minutes to an hour, but we're doing our cardiovascular exercise and then some weightlifting, then boom, out, shower, and start the day. I love my breathe before those sessions because I want to make sure because I'm getting all the air that I need. And the other thing that I like it is if you have struggled with seasonal discomfort, you get that itchy nose, right? Or you get watery eyes, you can be using your breathe, and you can inhale it from cupped hands. You can also swipe it right here under your nose. If you've got that itchy nose that sometimes people get, woo, I'm getting an itchy nose just thinking about it. When there's a lot of pollen in the air or dust in the air, or maybe you're doing a lot of cleaning and you're sneezing. Although I have to say, if you're sneezing, maybe it's a good idea, especially if you're cleaning, you want to make sure that that dust, woo, is out of your nose. We were, when we were packing my daughter, we were dragging out things from the closets. The moving van came last week, and we were taking things out of the back of the closets to make sure that she wasn't missing anything. And I have to say, there was quite a lot of dust back there, more than I thought. It was kind of that sneaky dust that gets in behind cabinets and things. Motivate, we just talked about Motivate a minute ago. I love Motivate. I recently saw a video of someone who was saying that they use Motivate every morning, also before exercising. So you could be combining your breathe with your Motivate if you're getting out there and trying to do some gym work. I know I've seen and heard some wonderful stories about some of our members who now, after COVID, are getting back to the gym. They're getting back out there and they're really getting fit and trim, and they look wonderful. You know who you are. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations. Keep going. It really is worth it. If you're having any sort of confusion or overwhelm, you feel depleted or stagnant, or maybe you're just having physical exhaustion, try your Motivate. I like this kind of Motivate, the one in the 5 milliliter bottle, in my diffuser, but you can absolutely apply it directly to your skin. You can also make your own roller bottle, diluting it any way you want. It is primarily citrus and mints, and that's what makes it so wonderful. We also have a promotion in Singapore called the Sweet Serenity Enrollment Promotion from the 1st of July through August 31st. New enrollees are going to get a Copaiba with 100 PV enrollment order, and they're going to get a Copaiba and a Lavender. Wow, Lavender piece too. That's really cool. Okay, with a 200 PV enrollment order, and enrollers will earn a white grapefruit, which is a limited edition, with 100 PV for every 3 new enrollees with 100 PV enrollment order. So that's really fascinating. Olivia's just telling me that she feels safe when she brings all her oils with her. Okay, in case you need it. Yeah, I would suggest, Olivia, try those little sample bottles, because I think it will help your shoulders and your back. I'm wondering what kind of a suitcase you must be hauling if you have so much. Now, I do know that when we used to have, and I know we'll get back to it eventually, but just not yet, when we had our international conventions here in the United States, people would bring a lot of product because they were concerned. They'd be traveling for a long, long time. They wanted to make sure that they had whatever life would throw their way, they would have it with them. Copaiba blends well with cedarwood, jasmine, Siberian fir, Roman chamomile, sandalwood, and ylang ylang. But I have to tell you, I use Copaiba together with many other essential oils. In fact, many of the essential oil blends that I put together, I add Copaiba because it is kind of a driver or an accelerator or a booster, if you will, to just about everything. It's also an excellent anti-inflammatory. So if you're thinking about anti-inflammatory, you want to relieve any sorts of discomfort you have in your muscles or your joints, add your copaiba in there. I frequently blend Deep Blue Rub with copaiba, or I'll add my copaiba to my lavender piece because it relaxes me even more. So think copaiba. I want to add it to other things. Not super expensive. It's one of those moderate price orders oils, but it does give a wonderful boost to just about anything that you're using. Singapore also has a new permanent enrollment kit. It's called the Essential Oil Starter Kit, and it includes the new Pebble Diffuser. Singapore has had some amazing limited time only diffusers, which have been really cute. I think some of you have the opportunity to get on board. I've seen the little, is it a bear and a piggy? No, it's a bear. And let me know in the chat if I know one of them is a bear. I can't remember what the other one is. We all love kits, right? So if you're encouraging someone to become a member in doTERRA, encourage them to get a kit. I love this because it's got 2 blends, 3 singles, fractionated coconut oil, and the diffuser, which makes it so much easier for everyone. They know exactly what they need to use. You can explain this kit to someone in your sleep, and it also helps them get started right away, helps them to understand, oh, I can blend this with this, and all of these oils play nicely together in the sandbox, right? We can mix our lavender, lemon, and peppermint. We can mix our breathe and our lemon. We make some terrific combination. So make sure that everybody's using their new, and you're suggesting this new permanent enrollment kit. Okay, I'm hearing from everybody. Thank you, Betty. It's a kitty. Yes, a kitty and a bear. They were super cute. Let me know in the chat if you were able to get either one of those diffusers. They are really adorable. I'm hoping in the US we're going to have some of those fun ones before. We don't usually get them until Christmas time. We've gotten an elephant in the past and some other really cute diffusers. Okay, here's a new permanent product launch, also in Singapore, the Pebble Diffuser. I showed this to you before. It is wholesale 43 Sing dollars with 0 PV, but not very big. It's about the size of, I want to say a large sandwich. It's about this big, but well worth it. Any of the diffusers, I have to say, from doTERRA, very reliable, just strong output. I've been always very satisfied with the doTERRA diffusers, and this one, I'm sure the Pebble Diffuser is no different. You can get free shipping. Now, wouldn't it be fun if our stuff came with a drone like this? I know it doesn't, but it would be really fun. I'm always worried though, if all the drones were flying all over the place all the time, I don't know, wouldn't they all crash into each other? I'd be worried because it's not just one product going to one place. They'd be going zipping all over, especially in big cities, right? How is this going to work? I know bigger minds than mine are probably working on this. With a minimum spend of 180 Sing dollars until the 31st of July, you can get free shipping. There's some terms and conditions. You can read the fine print at the bottom of the slide, or you can go on to doTERRAsingapore.com and find out all the details. And no, it will not be delivered like this in a drone. It will probably come in a truck or a small van. So don't be disappointed if you don't see a drone fly up to your window and drop your package on your balcony. That would be really cool though. Let me know if you loved, the idea of the drone, or it makes you a little crazy and you're thinking, wow, drones flying all over the place. Sounds like a disaster. So if you love drones, tell me a yes. And if you don't love drones, tell me a no, or no, if you don't love drones. I don't know. Conceptually, they sound good, but actually not so sure. We actually have a pizza company in the United States who has an electric car that they're testing in certain markets it's a driverless car. It's about the size of a Mini Cooper. I'm sure you know that car, maybe even a little smaller. And the pizza is inside in this heated compartment. And when it arrives at your destination, I don't know if you touch in a code and then the top pops open, you take out your hot pizza. That's really cool. Now, it's not in my market yet, but I think it's going to be in big cities. But if you're interested in drones, if you think they're a great idea, especially in big cities, let me know. Drones, yes. no drones. I really want to hear what you have to say. Okay, as always, we're going to talk about Malaysia. We've got a free black spruce. That's our product of the month between the 1st and the 15th. Love, love, love black spruce. Blends really well with lavender. Also blends with our citrus oils. You can save this and use it at Christmas time and blend it with Siberian fir for that scent of the tree, if you will. You can add it to our holiday peace, which is one of our holiday oils. So keep it in mind. You can use it now, you can use it later. All of our fir oils are excellent for respiratory support. So you want to think of your fir oils, so fir trees, right? Conifers, anything that looks like a pine tree. Always good for respiratory support. They're also very grounding. You want to think of, when you think of a big pine tree, you think of something strong and immobile and is going to be there for a while. So make sure you're using your black spruce in a way that is grounding and also supporting to your respiratory system. In Malaysia, we also have an energy booster, sandalwood and lemon. You're going to get a 15 milliliter lemon and a 5 milliliter sandalwood with a Volo Onyx diffuser. This is a limited time offer. Let me know, folks, if this is already sold out, because I know what happens in Malaysia. By the time I get on here, everything is gone. The wholesale is $5.23 with a PV of 61. Malaysia, what's happening? And I don't hear anybody talking about the drones. Tell me about the drones and Malaysia. Yes, it's around or it's not around. I know you're in and out and everybody's busy because it is the evening, but I'd love to hear from you. The other thing we have in Malaysia is a 10% off. Malaysia, no drones. Exactly. I'm with you, Sihan. Can you imagine the chaos? I think about it in New York too. It's wild. Megan says it is still available. Singapore, no drones either, says Megan. Yeah, I'm with you. Crazy, right? Does anybody remember the cartoon called The Jetsons? If you remember the Jetsons cartoons, they had a thing that was almost like a drone in there. Let me know if you know the Jetsons. It was an American cartoon, which was kind of crazy a long time ago. I'm sure it's not on TV anymore. And also that the Malaysia Promo is still available. Thank you so much. Okay, HD Clear. If you've never used HD Clear before, it is really to help you resolve any blemishes that you may have on your face, on your back, wherever they would appear. Some people suffer from blemishes in different parts of their bodies. You can use this on any breakouts that you may have, whether they're hormonal or because of mask wearing. I know a lot of people are talking about something that's called maskne, which is kind of a condition as a result of wearing a mask a lot. My son really suffered from this. In the US now, we've mostly, at least where we're living, mostly don't have to wear masks, and his skin has really cleared up, but it was very troublesome for a while. Next on the hit parade, we have a 20% off from the 1st through the 15th of July, Oregano Touch, Deep Blue Touch, and veggie caps. Just want to let you know that the expiration dates are July of 22. So I know sometimes people are concerned about expiry dates. You've got about a year there. And then your veggie caps, obviously you're not using your roll-ons in your veggie caps, right? You're probably going to use your veggie caps for something else, but these are support for anti-inflammatory support, right? You've got your deep blue roll-on, you've got your oregano, you've got your immune support from your oregano. You can be applying your oregano directly or around any issues that you may have on your skin. I would be using my oregano also on the soles of my feet if I were walking around in sandals quite a bit, or maybe I'm going to receive a pedicure. Make sure you let your pedicure dry before putting, and this lady is a tip for you, before putting oregano. It will just melt off the polish. So make sure it's totally dry and then put your oregano on your feet. Your deep blue can be rubbed onto those feet to kind of relax them and make them feel more smooth and fresh at the end of the day, and also to relieve any sorts of aches and pains that you may be having. The other day I was bringing in, I think you know this, we have some cushions. We have a patio in the back of our house, and we have outdoor furniture that has cushions in it. And we've had a lot of rain lately. And my husband always says, no, we have to bring in the cushions when it rains. which makes sense. Otherwise, they'd all get soaked and we wouldn't be have to use them, and they would deteriorate much faster. So I was carrying 2 giant cushions, and our cushions are really big. They're like the size of a dining room table. I know that sounds insane, but they are, and they're about this fat, and they're heavy. And so I decided I was going to run up the stairs with 2 because it was raining. And of course I tripped and fell. And I was also carrying a chair, and the chair and me and the cushions all came tumbling forward. And I kind of mushed up this hand underneath the chair, and it was not pretty. So I've been applying my Deep Blue. I've been taking my Deep Blue capsules. I've been taking my Copaiba, and really is helping. But here's the thing that I'm going to remind you. If you have any sort of an injury, consistency, consistency, consistency. So don't wait until your hand is in agony and it feels like a claw and you can't really stand the pain anymore. Just like doctors tell us, if we need to use anti-inflammatories, we have to take them 3 times a day. So make sure, if you really are struggling with something, that you're being consistent in your usage. That applies to all essential oils, but specifically if you've had any sort of an injury, or whether it's a physical one where you've maybe crushed something or damaged it or hit it a little bit too hard, or that you've broken the skin in some way, right? So make sure that you're using your essential oils consistently. So Ida says, Jackson's cartoon showing during late 80s and 90s era in Singapore. Oh, really? Okay. Ida, thank you. I love the Jetsons. Yeah. His wife was Judy, right? She was cute, and the kids were so cute. It was really fun, and they had all these touch button things. What's interesting is a lot of those ideas have come true. Amazing, right? When we think about the future, we always want to go back and look at those cartoons again. I gotta see if I can find them. Okay, reset and restart. We've got a new Enrollee Reward, which was receive a free On Guard when you sign up as a Malaysia OTG Wellness Advocate with a minimum of 100 PV single enrollment order, and receive an additional Deep Blue Rub with a 200 PV single enrollment order, and the enroller will receive a white grapefruit for every 3 qualified 100 PV enrollments. And all of this information is available online, folks, but I just want to always bring it to the fore. Sometimes I know we get busy the first of the month, we forget, we don't see it, but if you get on here and you hear about this, it's another way for you to hear about the specials. Also, you can send someone this video and just show them that portion about your market. We also got something called the Better Me Kit. I see that they're putting a lady there, which is kind of interesting. She looks like she's putting her makeup, and included in this kit are Whisper, Clary Sage Fennel, Geranium, Ylang Ylang, and Clary Sage. It is a wholesale $6.96 with a PV of 160. Really nice kit, and it is a limited time only for, I think, LRP program. Is this limited time only? Yes. 1st through 31st of July. Enjoy this kit. And as I mentioned, kits are always the most economical way to purchase essential oils. Kits and BOGOs, right? We haven't seen a BOGO for a while. A lot of people asking me, are we going to see a BOGO soon? Crossing my fingers, and I hope it's a good one. I loved the last BOGO. Okay, permanent new products. dōTERRA Mix, right? Wholesale 143, PV 26, point redemption 36. With a bundle, a twin pack, a little bit more, but I love that new packaging. It's looking good. And look at that beautiful new label. Purple pill box, also permanent, available from the 1st of July onwards, and Yarrow Palm Body Renewal Serum. We've got some, I really like these. They look very good. We don't have a pill box, I don't think, in the US as a permanent product. We get it as swag sometimes when they open up the swag. Let's talk a little bit about the Philippines and what we're seeing in the Philippines. Again, dōTERRA Shield, which we also have as a special in the US. That's their product of the month. Their 10% off, though, is the On Guard Cleaner Concentrate. And you can bet your bottom dollar that when I sent my daughter off, we packed a couple of bottles of On Guard Cleaner Concentrate in that moving truck. So when she gets there, there and maybe the apartment's not as clean as she wants it to be, or she needs to clean her apartment in the future because no one's going to be there to clean it for her. She's got the On Guard Cleaners Concentrate ready to go, and just really full strength or diluted. It's all good. You can use it kitchens, bathrooms. It really is wonderful and has a wonderful scent. We've got the win-win promotion. Share dōTERRA with your family and friends. Sign up new enrollees from the 1st to the 31st and get free reward points. So this is a Philippine special. We're super happy that the Philippines seems to be up and running again. I know that many of you are still on lockdown. Malaysia, what's happening with you all? Are you out of lockdown? I know you were on lockdown until the 28th. Let me know in the chat. I hope you're out of lockdown and that things are getting back to normal again. We've got a new product in the Philippines, the Citrus Plume deodorant. Let me tell you, Citrus Plume, love, love, love the scent of that. It really smells wonderful. It is wholesale 700 with a PV of 5. Really just a wonderful product. All the Citrus Plume products are terrific. If they're not available in your market, they are available for NFR, so you can pick them up online. I'm using the body wash on repeat and also the hand lotion, two of my favorite new products. Also, they've got the pump hand soap, terrific, terrific. dōTERRA Spa, we've got our mud mask. This is also a new product was available on July 21st. And actually we've got a couple of new products here, and the yoga collection. If you are, and let me know, have you, oh dear. Sihan says, I think we will continue to be on lockdown until the end of July. Wow, okay. I will keep praying for you, Malaysia. You've been in my prayers. Don't think that you haven't. I've really been focusing on you. And when I do prayers, I don't know if you know this, but I pray every morning. Yes, at 7:45, I say I'm on with an online prayer group on Instagram. It's called Many Hail Marys at a Time. And we actually say the rosary at 7:45 in the morning, Eastern time. What's interesting is the comments are always about different things that people are praying for. And I always make sure to add something, whether I type it or just have it in my head. And I'm keeping all of you in my prayers over the next few weeks and months ahead, because we've got a lot of healing to go on, right? We've got a lot of healing, physical healing from this pandemic that's been worldwide. And then we've got mental and emotional healing. And yesterday, I have to say, I was really touched to see in the US how people were coming together. They were coming outdoors again and just celebrating this. For us, it's our wonderful nation, but also that coming together of the human spirit, that we really do need each other. We need that sense of camaraderie and community that keeps us all alive. So if you are a person who really is kind of challenged by being indoors or being alone, please know that you're not alone and that I am keeping you in my prayers. If one of the things that could help you is yoga or exercise, make sure that you're either reaching out to someone in your community or online to make sure that you are relaxing and you're seeking out the resources that you need. Yes, UC says the yoga collection is so good. And Danielle says she loves the yoga collection and she's in her yoga classes that she teaches. Okay. Danielle, do you use it in a diffuser? Do you apply it to your students? Let us know how you're using it. Anyone else using the yoga collection, let me know how you're using it. I love these three. My favorite one, though, I have to say, is Arise. I love the way that one smells. I want to say thank you to our Presidential Diamond team, everyone who gets on here every week and just makes this what it is, which is a team, a community, a way of communicating. The ideas expressed in this presentation are primarily from the book, Essential Oils Healthcare Today. You can find it on Amazon and also at aromatools.com, both at really wonderful prices right now. I know they're having all sorts of summer sales. Follow please on Instagram. We love to have you hop on there, and we have 2 more weeks of giveaways. So in the next few weeks before we get to convention, we're going to have 2 more weeks of giveaways. And I will tell you that one of the weeks is going to be a cooking extravaganza. So I'll say no more, but the group of oils and prizes in that cooking pack are amazing. So hop on Instagram, follow us, and then watch for that next giveaway. I think you really like it. And please, please spread the word. To subscribe on YouTube, as you know, you just click the button below and you can find out when we have new presentations coming up. I see that you're watching and sharing all of these videos, so I'm super proud of you and so glad that you're here. I feel really energetic today. I feel maybe it's because I'm going to have a week off next week. I'm just kind of really peppy this morning and really happy that all of you are here. Danielle says that she diffuses a rise and she applies the other ones with certain poses. Anybody else doing yoga? I have to say, I'm not a yoga person. I don't know what it is. I get into the yoga studio and my mind, I know the monkey brain just goes, whoo. There are other exercises that I do and I love, and I try to do things for a relaxation. As I mentioned to you, I pray every morning, but that idea of being in yoga poses, not for me. I don't know, doesn't work, but maybe, you know, hope springs eternal. Remember, you are amazing. I'm so happy that you were here this morning, and thank you for being here. Have a wonderful week. We're going to bring everybody back into our meeting. Stop the share so you don't have to be thanks. Yeah, well-deserved break. I feel like, whew, nice to get a break from time to time. Also, I have to say, when I'm traveling and I have to do this call, I get really nervous. Is my internet going to work? How's my camera going to be? Do I have enough light? Is it too light, too dark? So all of those things. As you know, I work from a home studio, which is a very controlled space, right? So this particular studio that you can see behind me is sort of a corner of my office. What makes it almost the same every week is the lighting, the way everything's set up, and I don't move these things. These things are here every single week. I don't know if you can see. I have my microphone right here. I hope I didn't mess up the sound by doing that. Everything sits in the same place and it's kind of one setup. In the weeks ahead, we're going to be actually updating the studio a little bit, so you'll have better sound quality, better video quality. I think it's going to be really cool. I'm working with a new video tech. Her name is Grace. I hope maybe we'll get to interview her here and you'll get to meet her. She's a super sweet young woman who I'm really excited to be working with. Okay, I'm actually going to say farewell to anybody who's on the live. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm going to say farewell to our live people. I'm saying farewell to our YouTube listeners. Okay. I had nothing to drink this morning. I'm literally drinking water and coffee. Maybe I didn't have enough coffee. Say farewell to our YouTube listeners. For anybody who's on the live, stay on because I'm going to be giving away some prizes. Hold on for me 1 minute. If you are on YouTube, subscribe and keep in touch with us. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Have a wonderful 2 weeks. Have a great break, and we'll see you here really soon.